All right, hey, welcome back. We're going to talk today about how to level up our blues soloing ever so slightly with a chromatic line. And that chromatic line, we're going to use it over a 12 bar. That's a more traditional feel, and then one that's a little funkier. So we'll have some fun ideas for sure. And what's cool about this, it's a nice way to kind of go to the next place of connecting our patterns, both minor pentatonic and major pentatonic. We're not going to do a deep dive into any, outside playing or anything like that, but it's going to sound really cool because we're going to grab some of those notes as they go by. Okay, so let me play the line for you, and then we're going to put it into some solo performances. So we'll be in G, and it'll go something like this without a backing track. Bear with me. 2, 3, 4. That's the line. Maybe finish it and respond with a pentatonic idea. Again. You'll start to do things like this. And start to kind of stretch it and speed it up and slow it down with different phrasing. And that's going to be really, really important, different rhythmic phrasing as well. And you'll hear me do that in the two different styles, okay? So that's our lick. We want to jump into some playing. Before we do that, I want to let you know there's a new way to get tabs and tracks, okay? So I'll give you a tab of that line, and I'll give you the tracks as well. But you're going to jump to my website, you're going to put in your email, and you're going to grab it. But you're also going to have access to a free course that is basically my best of YouTube lessons. You'll get all those as well. You can come back and visit my website, workingclassguitar.com, at any time for free and check out all this stuff. Download whatever's there. Go nuts. There's a lot more lessons like this in my course, Blues Rock Connection. It's on sale right now for 50% off in the links below. Go check it out. All right, so let's break down that idea. You heard me play it over more of a traditional shuffle feel and then a funkier one where I brought the Les Paul in and I gained it up a little bit so it sounded a little bit more blues rock, a little more ramped up, okay? And I do that because I want you to see that any idea or thing that you learn on guitar can be applied to so many other musical situations, whether it be different songs, different grooves, different tempos. All that stuff is real important to see. So hopefully I'm planting some seeds for that. So I want you to be seeing G minor pentatonic scales. And then G major pentatonic scales as well. That's helpful. Because we're going to be merging some of those as well as the blue note from our flat 5 blues scale. Use that. All right. So let's take a look at it. We're going to start here on the G note. That's our root note on the 4th string, 5th fret. And what we're going to do is get up to the 3rd string and just think about walking the scale Now you start to do the chromatic thing. And what's important about that is we're actually going to have a G, B flat, those are our minor pentatonic notes, then a B, which is our major third of G7. It's also in the G major pentatonic scale. C, which is in our minor pentatonic, D flat or C sharp, and that's going to be our flat 5 note. So all of those notes pair really well with the blues. One thing that you could do is put one of the tracks on and just play that over top of it. Okay? And hear how all of those notes work, okay? Now walk up to the scale on the D note, 2nd string, 3rd fret. And then you're going to add your F note, which is also a part of the G minor pentatonic. From that F note, if I'm with my pinky there, you'll see sometimes I'll play pinky, pinky, pinky on all 3 of those notes. My pinky's gotten stronger over the years, so I can handle it. But if you want to go, and use your 3rd finger, you're more than welcome to do it. So when we do that, we're really just kind of playing a passing note to get from an F to a G, or F sharp, G. Both the F and the G notes are in our minor pentatonic scale. But we breeze into it by playing that F sharp. And then those 3 notes, B flat, B, and C, are all very legal because it's a B flat is in our minor pentatonic, B is in the major, it's also the major third of that chord, and then our C is in our minor pentatonic. So it's really nothing more than that. And then you'll often see me play like a pentatonic idea to respond to it. So you can walk a scale idea down. Now, if you're playing any kind of tempo shuffle, that'll work. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you heard me play the rock track. So we can go from swinging blues should have brought my pedal board closer. Then we can go to more Gary Moore. And you don't have to always play the whole line. You can take little pieces. Maybe you're... You know, so I give you the whole line so that you can say, oh, okay, that's something I can play, I can practice it. And then we can also take little bits and pieces and find inspiration in that too. Okay, so one more time. Let's make sure I got the right one on there. Now, all of that stuff is extra. This is the line. But when you're practicing that, it'd be nice to just play the track, and even if it doesn't sound right at first, keep trying to play it in time. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Could be something as simple as that. But what you're trying to do is get this new idea under your fingers and get it part of your vocabulary. Okay, so just a simple, fun chromatic line. I'll make the tab and both of those tracks available to you. Remember, you got to go to my website to grab those, workingclassguitar.com. When you sign up, you're also going to get access to a free compilation of all my best YouTube stuff, at least that I think, okay? So it's there. Go nuts, download whatever you want, okay? Cool. All right, I think we got it. I think we have a fun way to kind of expand just our normal blues pentatonic playing. And a lot of that stuff, like I said, is in that course. That's 50% off. You can check that out too, Blues Rock Connection. Either way, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're having fun. I'm glad you're enjoying the lessons. And again, I'd love for you to subscribe and hit the thumbs up button on the video. That really helps out the channel. Alrighty, I guess I'll see you guys on another lesson. Thanks so much, and take care. Happy practicing.